Welcome to another Boom and Bust Rookie Breakdown. I'm your host, Terry, and today we're looking at Kyler Murray, the number one pick of the 2019 NFL Draft. Out of Oklahoma, playing for the Arizona Cardinals quarterback. So for me, Kyler Murray was my number one quarterback coming out. Not an extremely great list of quarterbacks this past draft, but if you listen or if you looked at anything on the channel, you know I have a big appreciation for Daniel Jones, but overall, I think the better prospect was Kyler Murray because his athleticism and what he's able to do with that puts him in a different space. So definitely had some questions going into the season with him playing for Kingsbury, the fired coach coming from Texas Tech. And so it was a lot of, questions of how this was going to look, and the Cardinals not having a very talented team, but some talent. And so it's been an interesting ride so far. Definitely some ups and downs, but wanted to take some time and look at Kyler Murray. I've seen a few live games, definitely seen highlights, but I want to go to the film and kind of break down some touchdowns. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. So we'll pull up these touchdowns. There's 10 in total. And we'll just break down what we see. All right, so in the red zone, let's see here. Actually, let's go back to the all-22. So in the red zone against the 49ers, little play action and just wide open. So looking at how that happened, you got we got the corner like pointing, miscommunication. There's no other person over there to cover. The play action holds the linebackers, and then just a great velocity on that pass. Easy pickings. But want to go from the end zone view and just look at the velocity on this pass, the quick release and how quickly it gets to Larry Fitzgerald. And that's one of the things, people talked a lot about his size. And they talk a lot about quarterback size in general. But the other thing that people talk a lot about is quarterback arm strength and arm talent. And so people want to talk about not how far you could throw it, but how much velocity you could throw it with as well, because that's the windows that you can fit in that other people can't. And that's one thing that made Kyler so special. So anyway, play action here goes to the bubble. Very much a spread type concept. Or not play action, sorry, but probably a play action. So fakes it inside to hold everybody. Gets it out on the bubble. Everybody's blocking downfield. And then just really a good play after the catch by the player. That's just getting the ball to athletes in space, and that's what spread is all about. So just playing kind of pitcher right there and delivering the fastball. And I don't know why this player always does that, but whatever. All right, so there you go. Let's see, who are we against? Still against 49ers. So we got a little read option here, and look, this man is a special runner. And so we're going to get to the end zone view so you can see it. So you got a read option. You got the read key, not going to block him. And it's a zone read, so everybody zones one way. And all it is if he turns his hips and comes down the line, you keep the ball. If he waits, you give the ball. Pretty simple. So you see Bosa coming down the line. Now, with most quarterbacks in the NFL right now, you can come down the line because the read option has pretty much fell out. Most people don't actually keep the ball. But this is Kyler Murray. Bosa has no clue. This is all day. So now you one-on-one in the third level with the safety. Warner's doing his best to trail, but Murray's a hell of an athlete. So we'll play that back in real time just to see how fast it is. That's a great read. And he's just fast, man. He's small too. Hard to catch. He's a way faster Russell Wilson in terms of movement. All right, so now we got bunch, trips. So we talking about the 4th touchdown here. Oh, this isn't a touchdown. Oh, this is a defensive touchdown. How did the ball fly out of here? Anyway, let's move on. I hate when they put defensive touchdowns on there. So now against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see, out of shotgun, play action. And you got a strike to Christian Kirk. So, let's see that. So, I got 1-on-1. Safety's down, ends up taking the middle. He's got a step on the corner. And you see how this could easily be incomplete. I mean, you would say like, oh, he's wide open. How could that be incomplete? We have seen, at least I have, being a Bears fan, you've seen so many quarterbacks overthrow this or throw it late and it's underthrown. Now the corner is trailing and can make a play on it. All these different things, but you see where the ball placement right on the receiver in stride, giving him a chance to make that with no contest from the corner. And so I want to go back. I want to see his eyes on that one. Because usually in spread, when it's a play action, they'll be looking right where they want to throw. So play action, gets his head back around, looking for that pop pass that's covered by the middle safety, but then works his eyes to his next read and just puts a great pass, man. And Christian Kirk's got speed to burn. So against the Buccaneers again, trips, play action, little fake bubble vert. Or not at least fake bubble, but a bubble to at least hold the defense. And doesn't really trick anybody too much. I mean, you just got Kirk outrunning people. So you got the little bubble action looking like, okay, we might block. So it is a fake bubble. And by that time, he's leaving. And look, the ball's thrown before Kirk gets a step on the corner. And so this is what we're talking. This is no small thing. The ball, like right now, the corner's on top. The ball's thrown right as the receiver gets even with the corner. So this is what we call anticipation. He's putting the ball up because he knows where the receiver's going to be. But not only that, he puts it in a spot where only the receiver can get it. And it's just perfectly timed. You can see some good chemistry with Kyler and Kirk. And it's just beautiful touch. And it's not easy. I mean, it's like, oh, he burned him. That's an easy throw. It is not easy to have because again, looking at that play, you could tell like if there was a safety there, that no safety would have made that play because of where that ball was placed. So we're in empty against the Bucs again. Goes to Kirk again. Let's see what that route was. So Kirk runs a curl. Now, I don't know if he was supposed to do that or honestly, to me, it looks like they just have good rapport. I think they got good rapport. I think he sensed it and just kind of scrambled drilled. And Kyler was looking at him and made that play. So let's see. Let's see where his eyes are. So Kyle's dropping back. His eyes are working towards Kirk. He sees him last minute. And again, that's arm strength to put that ball there while falling back. If you watch Murray real time, he's falling back to avoid this defender. It's even tipped a little, but there's so much velocity on that. So you see those physical tools. Up 49ers again. Oh, yeah, that was that good Thursday night game. And you got your nice little waggle, play action waggle. Play action one way. We got these two coming. Somebody ran a route wrong, but either way. Nice little easy delivery. And he failed throwing that for whatever reason. But making plays and strong throws with velocity off platform. So play action. Nice accurate ball. And then I forgot how to pronounce his last name, but that's the rookie. Makes a nice little run after the catch. So he's coming across, sees him. And again, just a strike. I mean, it's right on his chest. It's got velocity to hit him before he hits the sideline. I mean, he could have thrown with a little more anticipation, but it's still good anticipation. And it's just right where only the receiver can get it. And it gets to him in time to where he can make this play. Because that's not a touchdown if you wait to the last second and throw it to him at the sideline. It's only a touchdown because you gave him the ball with enough time for him to then make a play after that. So we got play action with King Drake. And then the mechanics aren't even that great, but his arm talent does help. And to me, I always stress that, you want to continue to work on those mechanics, but, he's got that good arm strength. But I don't think he's a type of player that lets it get him into trouble. I think the one thing I really liked about him, like Russ Wilson, he does look to make the smart play. And so then we just got a little bit of a naked boot. And you got an athlete being an athlete. I mean, one-on-one, can't beat him to the edge. Oh, that's it. So, I mean, look, all in all, I think Kyler's everything that was advertised and promised as a quarterback. I'm excited for him to grow. I do think he's the type of player that will continue to get better and continue to learn. As I mentioned, he does take care of the ball well. He doesn't use his arm velocity to try to fit passes that he's not supposed to. I think he does tend to try to use that velocity to improvise and extend plays. And much like Russ Wilson, I think that can help him out in his career, especially as they continue to get talent for him. So, to me overall, I'm impressed by Kyler. I've seen everything I expected to see that I saw in college. So nothing too shocking to me, and I'm just excited to see his career. So go to the comment section. Let me know what you think about Kyler Murray. Share around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for listening.